Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at MP, he's currently atop in the Eastern Conference. He's got a lot of fans the world over.
He's got plenty of fans among his fellow players as well. I'm sure he'd be #1 on their ballots if they were voting.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. White is out there with MP. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Dosunmu. And for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams, and it's Hall in at the 3 spot. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And it's the Hornets with the ball after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. To the inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Miller dishes the ball. And he converts the layup. Ball's got 5 now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Again, ball missing. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And there's the bucket from Dosunmu.
Boy, MP, great feel for the game and also unselfish.
Miller outside. And here is Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Hall, no good. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And MP with the basket on the assist by White. 6 points for him.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Charlotte, no good that time either. The Bulls have gone 4 of 5 from the field. So down.
I like how MP did not settle for the lay-in. He left no room when he threw it down.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Hall. And here is Williams. The 10-footer. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. Over in the corner, White. Back to MP.
And you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Hornets making a change here. Smith has checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Booz Ellis has checked in. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Charlotte moving the ball around. There's the screen. Bridges outside. Pass to Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul, first team.
And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
And he knocks down the first one. And Williams drops them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Back to MP. Rebound by Smith.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something.
It's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Pass to Mitchell. Back to MP. MP gets the job done inside.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Ball. Bruce out there with Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Mitchell in at the 2. Ball with the bucket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
There's Ball with the 3. Here's Salong. The kick out to Ball. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 11 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Over to the wing. Outside Williams. To the middle. Pass to Buzelis. Down low. Here's MP. Tries again. Right through contact. MP.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Ball, no good. Bulls have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Williams attacking. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Hernandez has got 3 assists now in this one. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Wizards in Washington. Ball with the bucket.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
To the paint. Here's MP. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Williams passes the ball. Now Buzelis collects the 2-pointer near the hoop. Buzelis has got his first 2 points of the night.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Down low, here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
MP doing a nice job orchestrating the offense. Excellent find.
Hornets trail by 3. To the middle, here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Outside Williams. Here's MP. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passing. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Wizards put on a show. He had 56 points and he was dialed in with his shooting. Very few misses out there. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Williams, a screen on MP. And it's Smith again missing. Chicago leading by 4. Over in the corner, White. Here's MP. MP keeping his balance right there.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Smith, no luck.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's good from Williams, the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 7 for him tonight. For the 3. And it's Smith again missing. Puts it up from 17. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Chicago going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Welcome, everybody. Before we get into tonight's game, we will be breaking down who's hot and who's not on our midseason power rankings. How much weight do you put on the power rankings against the actual standings?
I know a lot of folks like to analyze the stats, but in terms of teams' true power, wins and losses are the only numbers that matter.
Well, height and weight are pretty important numbers, too, not to mention rings. I got you dominated in all the numbers, Kenny.
Well, we're not talking about any of those numbers right now, big fella, as normally you're just bringing it back to you.
And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Hornets.
I mean, it's pretty simple. More rebounds, more opportunities. Right now, they're getting crushed on the glass, Shaq.
From where I'm sitting, I don't see the energy, and I do not see the effort.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment or just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw a foul.
The guard spots filled in by Paul and Miller. Bridges out there with Mark Williams. And it's Hall in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Bridges outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Hernandez can't get it to go.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Offensive rebound. And here's Miller outside. And again, the Hornets missing.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Back to MP. Tough shot inside by MP.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Bridges, no one around him. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Bridges has got his first 3 points of the game. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Now we get a chance to check out LaMelo Ball. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in assists and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense. Here's Hernandez. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in.
That one drops for him.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Back to MP. And he banks in the layup. 26 points for MP.
These defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Ball surveying the defense. He can't hit that time.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Williams. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And stolen by MP. Right side, Williams. And he finishes nicely on the layups. Williams has got 12 points in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Williams in the post. Pass to Hall. Williams just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Bulls with some changing. Collins passes to Page. Charlotte moving it around. And finished off by Collins.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
So for Chicago right now, Buzelis out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Mitchell, and it's Hernandez in at the point guard position. Back to MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Smith the pass to Rollins. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Ball no good.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Hall's checked in for Charlotte. Chicago leading by 13. Back to MP. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Left block shot on the way. Again, the Hornets score.
And he can carry a team. We've seen it from Ball before, and we're seeing it again.
MP dishes to Martin. Back to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 32 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Ball kicks to Collins. Pass to Smith. Collins setting the pick for Smith. No good on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And some changes here for the Hornets. Mark Williams is checked in for Collins. Miles Bridges comes in for Smith. And it's Brandon Miller in for Rollins. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Coach told his guys, lock in. This is it. Leave everything out on the floor. A simple message down the stretch. We'll see if it resonates. Guys?
Thanks, David. The Hornets trail by 15. Miller outside. Ball with a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Williams misses from close range. Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Back to MP. And the shot is good. Hernandez has got 16 points here in the second half.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Good on the three-point shot.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
That's good from Williams on the assist by MP. 14 points for Williams.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Deep two from Ball. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Ball's got 27 points.
A master at creating space in the two-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
Williams, that's good.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Bulls.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
30 seconds left in the game. Charlotte no good that time either.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Williams passes to MP. He's off on that one. so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
You earned that one. So you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Go on, Pete. Let's go. These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
And the excitement already starting to crescendo with fans gathering and streaming into the building. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Mitchell Robinson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Robinson in at center, filling out the middle. And for Chicago, Williams is out there with Ayo Dosunmu. Then it's Kobe White. Then it's MP. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's Brown. Chicago making their last shot. Robinson. The kick out to White. Pass to Holiday. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
And MP with a basket on the assist from Williams. Hernandez got his second bucket on the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Drops in the 3.
Lots of development work has gone into Brown's three-pointer.
Outside, Williams. Back to MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hernandez got 6.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
White looking it over. Just over a minute and a half in. He's off on the layup. Back to MP. Robinson defending. Robinson with the block. White against White. Outside Holiday. No good on the three. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Robinson.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim. Turning an easy bucket into a miss.
Boston again missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Nasumu left side. And the layup is good off the glass.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. Their team's biggest concern tonight, the scoring of Jaylen Brown. Coach commenting, quote, Brown has become an elite scorer in this league. Jaylen can have huge nights. We know he's going to score, but we have to limit his easy looks, especially early. Something to watch, BA.
And Allie, thanks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. Luz Ellis is checked in for Williams. So it's Boston now. They trail by 3. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And what a great feeling, ending it the way they did. Just a clutch effort they can build on.
Now here's Brown. In the game against New York, very impressive. Outside Holiday, shot clock at 5. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Well, that's just fantastic awareness inside by Holiday. I like seeing him attack down there.
Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 8 points.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
White for 3, plenty of space, and Holiday finishes. 6 points for him. And so MP will bring it up for Chicago. This team has now won 28 consecutive games and have put themselves into elite company by surpassing the record set by LeBron James and the Heat back in 2013.
Look, you're talking about some of the all-time great teams in the history of the NBA to have a win streak of this magnitude. It's going to be fun to see if they can add one more here tonight.
Here's Hernandez. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Outside, Brown. Outside, Robinson. Pass to White. Floats one up. The shot no good. Chicago leading. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's MP. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Porzingis.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Now Brown. From the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bulls. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Good action already. Both teams making some changes here. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Boston on offense. They're on a 14-4 run. So the Celtics 5 right now. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hornets was outstanding. He picked up 38 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. Such an impressive effort. The team relied on him, and he delivered.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Brown passes to Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
Plenty of power behind Holiday's slam. He was not holding back.
Here's Hernandez. MP gets it to go through contact.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Holiday. The 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Buzelis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Left side, Brown shoots over to Sumu. Back to White. And here's Holiday, covered by MP. Kept alive. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. Shoots over to Sumu. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Oh, man. What an athletic play from Brown to clean up the miss.
The shot by Buzel is no good.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Boston out in front, up by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
Checking out Boston, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And let's take a look back at the first half. The Bulls are in a close one.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
That first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
They've got Dosunmu, Kobe White out there with MP. Then it's Williams. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync where you're all working toward the same goals, and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Back to MP. It's stolen by Holiday. Outside White. Here's Robinson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. And it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And, Coach, you look at Derek White. Maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Pass to White. Porzingis surveying the floor. To the inside. Here's Brown. The layup misses. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Count it.
Yeah, nice pass by MP. You know, he knows how to run an offense.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Shoots over White. White, good. White's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
MP getting it done inside.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Robinson, a screen on White. Left side, Robinson. Outside Holiday. Puts up a 3. Chicago with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Back to MP. Step slam by MP.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Outside, Brown to the middle. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Ooh, he got a little ahead of himself there, and it cost him dearly.
Williams passes to MP.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's White. And White gets right to the 10.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
Outside White. Inside. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. Hernandez got 10 points here in the second half.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Some changes for Boston. Checked in for Chicago. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Davison comes in for Drew Holiday. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
On the floor for Boston, they've got Dante Exum, and it's Davison in at the point guard position. There's a screen. Pass to Keita. Here's Brown. Chicago grabs the miss. MP finds Grant. Back to MP. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Hernandez got 26 points.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
Here's Walsh. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Chicago making a switch here. White's checked in. Holiday's checked in for Boston. So it's Boston now. There's a screen from downtown. Chicago with a rebound. Buzelis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP taking it inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. And here's Brown. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. Three-pointer. That shot, no good.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Down low. And it's Hernandez missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
They get it back. Keita gets the bucket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And Boston with some changes. Robinson, he's checked in for Keita. Porzingis comes in for Walsh. And it's White in for Exum. And the basket by MP.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Holiday. Outside Brown. Outside Porzingis. Three-pointer. Bullseye! Jaylen Brown!
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
MP finds Williams. Back to MP. Unloads. Nails the baby hook. Hernandez got 8 points in the quarter.
A complete lack of intimidation. MP proving he can be that guy.
Outside Porzingis. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. Back to MP. MP staying focused.
Yeah, they needed a hoop there. MP is the man to deliver.
Outside Brown. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Williams. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Oh, great recognition there by MP. Getting it to the open man.
And Brown has got the ball here for the Boston Celtics. No good. Good defense by DeSumo. Chicago leading. Pass to Williams. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, he's still a youngster, but MP shows he's ready for the big moments.
Boston has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. There's 53 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Again, Brown missing.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
43 seconds left to play in the 4th. And he commits the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Right side Brown. To win the run. And the jam by Brown.
Well, Brown sees himself as a leader on this team. and he can come up with big points when they need him to.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Big moment for the young MP.
Chicago with a rebound. And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And the Celtics call time here. 23 seconds left in the game. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, but if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Porzingis finds Holiday. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by White. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Porzingis. Oh, the trifecta!
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up 5. Outside Porzingis. And it's off from three-point range. This one belongs to Chicago. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Right, MP. They can't stop you.
Good job, MP. I see. They don't even know what's coming for them.
Fans live for games like this one.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at Chicago. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Indiana, not in the same realm right now in terms of their record.
I think for the Pacers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Shannon in at the 2-guard spot. And for the Bulls, MP out there with White. Then there's Dosunmu. Then there's Patrick Williams. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
4 on the clock. Here's Halliburton. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Now, we talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat you alive. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now Williams, following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Outside Mathurin. Lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, outworking the contact inside. That's a tough finish by Mathurin.
Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Back to MP. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Out to a hot start, 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. He gets that one. Halliburton's got 5 now.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
Basket good.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. Bulls leading by 3. MP kicks to White. Back to MP. The layup off target. For Indiana, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Bulls?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Siakam kicks to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Shots good by Hernandez.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Siakam outside. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And it's off from 3-point range.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Dosunmu, shots good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Finally, let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And what can you say about how huge...
For the Bulls, Martin's checked in for Patrick Williams. And MP subbed in for Dosunmu. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Mitchell is out there with MP. Then it's Bruzelis. Then it's Terry. And it's Martin in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He scored 40 points and he got lots of great looks. He's shooting it at a high clip. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Terry kicks to Mitchell. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shots good by Hernandez.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Here's Halliburton. And the rejection by MP.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Inside, here's MP. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
The poor rebounding is something that they'll have to shore up going forward. It puts you at such a disadvantage when you look at the battle of possessions.
First trip to the line for him here.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with, because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
To the inside. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the Pacers call time here. And here's another update on the All-Star voting. Just a couple of days left now to cast your ballot.
Yeah, and it's coming down to the wire now, Kevin. A tense time for some of these players.
You look at Halliburton. He's not too far away from a spot in the starting 5. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Back to MP. Good. The nice assist for Williams. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Shannon. Siakam outside. This one for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hernandez. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Shannon. Covered by MP. Here's Shannon. 11 points last game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Siakam. No good on the fadeaway.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
MP has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. Depends on what these guys are made of. Let's move on now to that first half we were watching. A brutal game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. He'll be topping out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Shannon in at the 2. Cranes the three-pointer. White's got the first field goal of the second half for Chicago.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Siakam against Williams. Siakam's shot is off.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Inside. Here's Hernandez. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 6 assists here tonight.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Mathurin. Fires the 3. And it's White with the rebound.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Back to MP. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it's Mathurin missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
White, good.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Pass to Shannon. Halliburton for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Williams. Takes it off the glass. Williams has got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Halliburton. Offensive rebound. Williams with the defensive effort. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Hernandez. Let's see some of the numbers here for Tyrese Halliburton.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Free throw good, MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can
1:36 left in the third. Siakam outside. Pass to Shannon. And the layup's good off the glass. Shannon's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Down low. Here's MP. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 7th assist in the game. Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here he goes. Shannon, no good. Chicago has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Pass to Buzelis. Mitchell dishes to MP. And here is Williams, covered by Siakam. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 6. Terry outside. Hands it from downtown. Terry's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Norris can't get it to go. Here's Chicago. They're on a 20-7 run. Pass to Buzelis. To the paint. Here's Williams. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Puts up a 3. Shannon, no good. Mitchell outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so it's Chicago, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime.
For the Bulls. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. They've got MP. Grant is out there with ball. Then it's Buzelis. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Shannon. Back to Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. And nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Here's Shannon. Siakam for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Hernandez passes the ball. Back to MP. And again.
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in all of NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. Outside for Halliburton. Hits the three-point bomb.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season, so Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Boozellis' shot is good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Siakam passes to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass. Halliburton's got 19 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Floats it up for MP. Toppin with the steal. Halliburton with it. Now defended by MP.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight we'll make it 46.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple in this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Siakam. Takes the 3. That shot off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside ball. He's looking for MP and finds him. Counted good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Siakam. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Here's MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Hernandez has got 48.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Way to bring the effort tonight. Good win. Let's keep it going. Be careful. These fans boo Santa, and you ain't no Santa.
MP's looking like a quarterback out there, running options, calling audibles, putting up points, dominating through orchestrating.